Can you please state your name and today's date for the camera?
Alice Kemp. It's Monday, November 21st, 1983.
Now read the statement.
I, Alice Kemp, agree that everything that I say are entirely my words and nothing but the truth. I do know my Miranda rights and give my consent for this tape to be used in any sort of legal prosecution or investigation.
Great. Thank you. Now, before we start, I just want to say, how sorry I am for what happened to your husband. Losing someone it's hard.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That being said, I'm still going to have to ask you whatever questions necessary just to get to the bottom of this. I just want what's best for you, the town, and, well, your husband.
I understand. I promise I won't get too worked up.
So, first, can you tell me where you were on November 18th at 4 p.m.?
Are you kidding me? I'm on your suspects
Ma'am,
list?
like I said, I just want to rule everything out for the courts.
You're right. You're right. Thank you. I'm sorry. Thank you. I was at home on the phone with my sister. I got off work early that day. She was telling me how she was getting a divorce. You can pull the phone records if you want.
Oof. Rough day.
Yeah, thanks. I know.
So, Adam Kemp.
He was my husband.
Yes, I know he was your husband. That's not what I was asking. That's clearly something that I already know.
Stupid. I'm sorry. Please continue.
No. It's fine. The death reports say that your husband's death was
an accident? That he tripped and split his head open on a bathroom floor?
But you don't
Believe that? No, not one bit.
Can you tell me
why?
Can you let me finish a question?
I was waiting for you to finish your question. I'm sorry. I'm a little on edge. I didn't think 4 days ago that I would be talking about my husband's death.
Why don't you believe his death was an accident?
Did you know Adam was a dancer?
Excuse me?
He did a lot of ballet.
Okay.
Can you write that down?
Sure. So, why did I do that?
Does it make sense that a highly coordinated dancer would fall and split his head open on a bathroom floor?
Does it?
No. He was highly coordinated with his feet. You think the first beat that he would miss would be in his work bathroom, where, might I add, he spends hours every week because of his chronic IBS? It doesn't make sense. Do these people who are writing these stories about him know anything about my husband? Do they know that he can kick ball change tied up, blindfolded, and upside down?
I understand. He wouldn't fall.
He couldn't fall.
So? What, do you think he was murdered?
I don't know. What I do know is that my Adam was smart. He was the smartest man I have ever met. And the way these newspapers are framing him, like this idiot who didn't see a wet floor sign, that's not him. He was meticulous. He would analyze and screen each and every blueberry before making a smoothie. He would have noticed a puddle of any size and immediately known how to perfectly navigate it. It's just not like him to be this careless. Why would he do that? Why? He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that to me. He wouldn't do that.
Miss Kemp, calm down.
I just know it can't be true.
Miss Kemp, believe you. You're right. It does not make any sense. So, can you think of anybody who might have had motive to kill him?
Oh, no one.
No one. No friends, enemies? I just can't imagine that it was a stranger.
I mean, I would assume it was someone from his work. We didn't have many neighborhood friends since we're new to town. And it was where he died. I'm not familiar with his coworkers, though.
Do you not talk about work much?
He just moved through so many departments in such a short span of time. It was hard to keep up with the names. The CEO always stayed the same, though, and he seemed to like her.
You mean Thaddeus Marley?
Yes, yeah, that's the one. I think he really looked up to her.
Just coworkers, though, right?
It was strictly professional. He did hang out with the sales assistant department for a little bit, but I can't remember their names.
Do you remember anything strange about Adam? I mean, in the time leading up to his death.
No, everything was normal.
Everything? No shifty movements, mood swings.
No, nothing I can remember. I mean, a few weeks before his passing, he came home really happy.
Is that out of the ordinary for him?
No, not really. He was like this constant ball, just exuding with joy. He was always smiling and making the best out of everything. But this day, I mean, he was really happy. He was singing while he cooked dinner, excited to do chores. He even did this beautiful interpretive dance about our relationship as a whole.
Okay, do you think that'll be relevant to the case, or are we good to just
Perhaps.
move on? Okay.
It went something like this. It was like a witch, but the witch was like loving, you know, and of course he was fully nude, and God, he was just the most talented man to ever walk on this planet. But he's not on this planet anymore.
Okay,
His whole body.
No, that's it. You have enough. You're free to go. Miss Kemp, for God's sake, pull yourself together. Your husband is dead.
That's all we'll be needing from you today, Miss Kemp. Turn off the camera.
Oh,
I said turn off the camera. Terrence, I thought that since this case was personal to you, you'd work as hard as possible to find the killer. But like always,